Thursday, October 9th, 2025. The reason for 100-year answers, fundamental blessings, and the economy of Rehoboth. Genesis chapter 26, verses 12 through 25. Verse 12. Isaac planted crops in that land, and the same year reaped 100-fold because the Lord blessed him. You must restore the economy of light and the temple of light. When you do, God gives answers that last for 100 years, fundamental blessings, and the answer of Rehoboth. First, this is because you must break the curses and the culture of darkness that take hold of individuals. If you don't build the right kind of sanctuary, many people turn to the temple of idols, fall into fortune-telling and shamanistic rituals, and end up offering sacrifices to demons. Second, the power of darkness has already begun to take deep root in families through the Nephilim culture. God sent the ram to solve the problems that began in the Garden of Eden, the time of the Nephilim during Noah's flood, and the Tower of Babel. Third, the culture of darkness becomes a complete disaster when it spreads to the public and the nation. Satan has always used idols to manipulate powerful nations. For example, King Solomon built idol temples across Israel, and King Ahab raised idol prophets within his own palace. Even nations like Rome and Japan spread idol worship throughout the world. Yet every time God restored the temple of light through just one or two people who truly understood the gospel. That's why you must pray for the restoration of the temple of light. Number 1, 100-year answer, the 3 courtyards. At this time, God gives the 100-year answer through which world evangelization becomes possible. A temple of light must be a church with 3 courtyards where the multi-ethnic people, the sick, and the remnants can gather. Number 2, the fundamental answer. At this point, God gives a fundamental answer. Because the darkness must be broken, he works through the power of the throne. Isaac, who held to the covenant, received the blessing of the source of the spring. Number 3, Rehoboth economy. Isaac was blessed to the point where no one could stop him. That's the blessing of Rehoboth. The 7 remnants were filled with the Spirit of the Lord. You too must raise the remnants like so. Paul understood this and boldly entered the synagogues. To restore the economy and the temple of light, you must continue praying as a watchman who moves the partisans, journeys, and the guideposts of the throne. That's when God's kingdom comes, and after that, the works of his kingdom begin to unfold. Dear God, help me enjoy the authority of the name of Christ all throughout today as I hold on to this covenant. At this time, may you work upon and bless the remnants scattered throughout the world. May the evangelists who completely overcame the Nephilim age arise. In Jesus Christ's name I pray. Amen.